Hello, it is good to have you joining me today. My name is Ron Hogue. I am here from cammastery.com and I want to answer some questions for you. The whole thing that I try to do on a day like today is answer some questions that come in over the week. So this last week, I had a few questions come in, one right after I did the live show. So let's jump over to those questions and take a look. So the first one was about the assets that I have in a specific course. Second one was about using 2019 assets. And the last question about syncing audio and video. So question one, where did you get your assets from in this particular video? Okay, so let's talk about that. So in that particular video, I was creating a course. It was Camtasia Quick. So for those of you who may be new to Camtasia, you can find out more information at cammastery.com about getting that Camtasia Quick course. It's really short. It's like 1 hour. Anyway, in that course, somebody said, hey, I saw some things in there that were some assets in your library. Where'd you get those? And I made them. So let me just jump over there. I think this will work. Let me try this. Okay, looking good. So that is going to work. I just need to flip this switch after I do this. Yes, okay. So I'm over at a different machine, and in here I'm going to bring up, I think it was Camtasia 2018. So on this particular machine, I have multiple Camtasias installed. I actually have Camtasia 8, 9, 2018, 2019, and 2020 all installed on this machine. Now, you don't necessarily care about that, but sometimes I need to go back and redo some things like I'm doing for this video. So what I did was I opened this up, I went to a new project, and when I went to the library, the specific thing I had was this under Camtasia Quick. So let me just show you. I'll just drag this in here. I'll drag a couple of these in. So this person noticed that I had a few of these assets. And so when I play through this, this is just a title screen that comes up and goes away. And this, you could see this takes up 2/3 of my screen. This takes up half of my screen, and this takes up 1/3. So depending on what I'm trying to do on the screen, if I need more, basically if I need more area for text, I would put that in. So in last week's live session, I talked about how I would add these, add text individually, one by one. In this type of screen, or in this type of video, I'm just putting all the text in a single block. And so you can see here, I'm using, like I said, I'm using Camtasia 2018. And I had this Camtasia Quick with these different blocks that I've used. I would just animate those to come in and out. So like I would normally do, let me just zoom in. I would go down here, I would say select this. I would do a Shift A to add an animation at the beginning, Shift A to add an animation at the end, probably closer to half a second. And I'll do that on both sides, somewhere around half a second. There we go. I would start off screen. So I would just pull this off to the side, and I would end in the same place. The way I like to do that is to right click, copy those properties where it is at the beginning, right click, paste those properties at the end. And then when I go through, this slides in, it's on the screen for however long I need, and then it zips back off. Okay. So what I wanted to do was provide this as a download for you guys. So I put that together and I have it as a download. So if you look in the description below, you'll see a link to this. And that brings us to our second question. So let me jump back over to my other screen so I can see my questions. And question number 2 says, so I answered this question last week. So this person was like, hey, thank you for the Q&A. Didn't realize that you had the YouTube channel. Answered his question. He's like, hey, you made this great thing for me in 2020. I have 2019, so I can't use it. Thanks for nothing. No, he didn't say that. He was like, hey, thanks, but it's not going to help me. So what I did was, you saw that I provided this as the Camtasia 2018 for the Camtasia Quick boxes as one resource. And so I wanted to provide a second resource. And so I'll show you both of those. If we jump over to Camtasia, here we go. I have these, the download is a single file. And so I have these 2 files that will unzip if you want to use, if you want to try out both of these. So I was on a different computer. I'm going to bring both of these in to this computer. So let's give that a try. I'm going to jump over here and I'm just going to drag it in. So the first one is this Camtasia Quick library. When I drag it in, it says, you want to create a new library? Sure. And I'll click import, super small, and there they are, right? That's everything. Here's that intro that just fades in, talks about whatever the topic is, and fades out, and then the other things that I have here, right? Like a keystroke, this is how I would use or identify keystrokes, and some other things. If I had a menu item, like go to File, Export, I would put it in a box that looks like this. Okay, so that's the one library. Just wanted to show you that. Let's go back and show you this other library. So this is, I call it box slide, but let me grab this and drag it in as well, and we'll import. And now, am I there? Yep, box slide. So this one does not have as many, at least it has some animations, but it just has one box coming in from one side and one box coming in from the other, and it's for Camtasia 2019. So if you're using 2019, Kevin, I'm talking to you, you can download this, or any of you who are using Camtasia 2019, you want to have that sliding box come in with text and have it slide back out. Now you have that in this zip file. Again, let me show you here that we have there we go. We have a single zip file, link in the description below, and then in there you'll find two files, the Cam Quick and the box slide. So the Cam Quick is just the 1/3, 1/2, the title, everything you saw before. So here, let me just show you in the box slide one that I just brought in. I'm going to grab this, drag it in here, box slide from left, box slide from right. You can probably figure out what these do. Here's the first one, box slide. It's coming in from the left to the right. It comes up, it has that text, and then it goes away. Same thing over here, only we're going to slide in, and then we have the text, and then it slides back out. All right, so a couple of things that I would want to do to edit those. Number one, I would probably want to change the durations. The duration for the first one, let me pause this. The duration I think is like 1 second to slide in, 1 second to slide out. I'd probably speed that up a little bit. The other thing is the color. So make your colors more appropriate for whatever branding you are using. And again, I'll remind you, let's jump back over to Camtasia. I want to remind you that we will go in, let's see, if we were selecting this box here at the bottom, let me jump to the upper right and show you, we want to select all of the animations, say yes, so that when we're changing the color of this rectangle, if we change it to yellow, for example, then it's yellow at the beginning, middle, and end. Okay, and if we didn't do that, if we didn't use that, and let me zoom back out so you can see everything. If we didn't use that, and I just went, for example, to this box, and I said, hey, let's change this to yellow, then as we play through, it starts blue and then goes to yellow, and then as it's going back, it goes into blue. All right, and like I said, I don't really think that's what you want to do, so select all the animations. When you're done, click the button again, and it deselects that. So I'll just show you again real quick. When I click this button, it says, hey, do you want to edit all animations, right? You're in this edit all animations mode. Is that what you want? And I say, yes, that's what I want. And then when I'm done, I just click it again, and then it goes away. It's back to normal. All right. So those are the first two questions. Let's jump over to the third question. And that is a confusion about syncing audio and video. So basically this person says, hey, when I'm recording, I do the audio, I do the video, I put it all together. I don't know why you would tell somebody to record audio and video separately, which I do in the Camtasia Quick course and in the Camtasia Mastery course. So to clarify, my response was, if you are new to Camtasia and you're trying to keep all these things straight in your head, oh, I need to press record, and I need to get the screen right, and I need to get the mouse right, and where's my mouse going, and do I have the audio right, and is it too loud, is it too soft, and all those things, how do I pause it, how do I stop the recording? For new people, it's just overwhelming. It's too much to do at once. So I say, look, if it's overwhelming, relax, just do one thing at a time. Just record your screen and then stop, and then record your audio and then stop. So do those things separately if it's overwhelming to you. In the case of this person asking the question, he was like, hey, I can just record everything at the same time. Can I just do that? Yes, do that. Please do that. And I said, that's what I do as well. I record everything at the same time, and that's great. But when I started out, I had to do them separately or I got too frustrated. So if you're new to Camtasia and you're having trouble keeping track of everything and you're getting flustered, record those things separately. Do your screen recording, do your video recording separate. If you're very comfortable recording everything at the same time, go ahead and do that as well. All right, so if you didn't know, I have a Camtasia course that's available over at cammastery.com/store. You can find out more about Cam Mastery. You can find out about the ebook. You can find out about Camtasia Quick, all those great things that I talked about before. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for checking this out. Oh, and I have a question for you. If you want more, I want to find out what you want more of. So do you want more instruction where I show you how to build something? Like last week I showed you how to build those boxes that slide in and out. Or do you want me to provide you more downloads, more templates, like I'm providing you this week, where you can go and just download them directly online? Let me know that. Do you want both? Do you want me to deconstruct things where I am creating or I'm looking at somebody else's video and I'm reproducing that inside Camtasia? I can do that. Or if you just want everything, you say, Ron, all of the things, show me everything, whatever you have, I'd love to see. That's great. So please let me know in the comments below, in the description, not in the description, in the comments below, what you'd like to see in upcoming weeks. I will do my best to provide that to you. I want to thank you again for watching. My name is Ron Hogue. I am available at cammastery.com, and just send me your questions. Happy to answer those. Thanks again for watching. So long.